Oh, I gotta tighten my drag, but I gotta get, this is a, oh, if this is a crappie, this is a beast. Out here at the pond today. Just met a fellow kayak fisherman named Berkeley. So Berkeley, shout out to you, man. Thanks for the update on a couple of spots to fish potentially. And yeah, man, love to get together and fish sometime with you. We'll find a creek and we'll have a good day. But today it is freaking windy out here. I think it's gusting 20 miles an hour or more. Got a couple hours just to get out here and try to do a little fishing. Berkeley had a good day. Caught 8 bass out here today. So shoot, if I can do half that good, it'll be a good few hours, so let's get it. Also, because my Xterra is in the shop, I had to tell my wife put the rails back on the CRV so I could haul my kayak down here and fish, and then I'm take them off. She's out of town, so don't tell her. Anyway, and then I forgot the seat to my kayak because it's always in my Xterra. And man, I'm lucky I didn't forget my rods and reels, but so my back will be sore today, but we're gonna fish. So as you can see, rigged up the cooler. It has a potential pack for my seat. This is gonna be awesome. All right, over here on the nice and calm side. And I just realized I don't have my net either. It's gonna be one of them days, y'all. Oh, I gotta tighten my drag, but I gotta get, this is a, oh, if this is a crappie, this is a beast. This is a beast of a crappie. Oh my gosh, this might be my first slab. First cast with the snacky swimmer. First freaking cast with the snacky swimmer. Y'all, look at this. This dude, he rushed it. This is a massive crappie. And I didn't bring my, stick. This is a keeper though, and it's getting kept. Wait, I got a stringer. Hang on, where's my stringer at? There it is. I'm gonna have to go on the stringer for now because I don't know if I can reach my bag. I'll get him on there eventually. Man, first cast with the snack. I've been out here 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and he just destroyed it. I thought I had a bass for a minute. Hey, one more look. That's a beauty. That is a massive crappie. That might be a 12. That might be a 12-incher, y'all. We're gonna see. That's showing 1 pound, 1 ounce. I'll take it. That's the downside of, oh crap. Okay. Downside of putting a crappie over the side is he's gonna try to go toward the trees. He's gonna get stuck probably. Oh crap. Okay. Doesn't look like I'm able to get to this other spot I wanted to because of that. I'm gonna try to go the other way. Ooh-wee. That was rough. Man. My hood won't even stay on. Oh Get like 2 casts over here before I get knocked out of here. Oh my. That's a decent one too. That's a decent one. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Oh, give me a kayak. That's a good old crappie there. That's a 10-incher for sure. That's a beaut. Yeah, let's pay back. I deserve it. I know. That'll work. I need to change the battery out on my pad cam, but I'm getting blown all over the place, so I'm gonna have to wait till I get to a more stationary spot. Who knows when that'll be with this wind. Let's try a live worm. Doubtful I'll get any crappie, but maybe at least land a bluegill or something. We'll see. There we go. Come on now. Oh, I got something right underneath the tree. Get out of there. Get out of the stump. Get out of the stump. Get out of the stump. He's in the tree. Don't get stuck underneath there. Come on, buddy. There you go. Come on. Come on. Oh, man, that's a nice bluegill. Golly, I'm keeping this one. Look at this thing. Oh, that's a big one. Don't get off. Keep you. If you can lip them, you can eat them. Oh yeah. Look at this one. That's a good one. Look at this thing. He got some shoulders on him. A little gut. Going on the stringer too. That's a good bluegill. We're gonna move up to the spot where I did catch some over here. Or one, anyway. A lot of cover over here, a little bit of shade. We'll see what happens. Yeah, come on, a little bit. You gotta take it under if you're any good, though. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, that's another fatty. He's not as big as the other one, but he's a good sized one. He's thick too. He might get kept too. Quit peeing on me. Ah, man. Look at this one. That's another good one. And I'm getting blown right into where I don't want to be blown into. I may have to get one of them old school chain stringers, because it's hard to keep like untying and tying and untying and tying all the time to, you know, get something to work. So that's another decent one. That is another decent one. He's not quite as big as the other one. I'll let this guy go. Alright. I'm going to paddle over to this other spot where I've caught crappie before. And then after that I got to roll. I'm done. Got 2 crappie, 2 bluegill. Those are going to eat good. I might do a catch and cook. We'll see. I may not be able to clean them tonight. Gotta go catch a movie with my son. Gonna go see Kung Fu. Kung Fu Panda 4. I'll probably clean them after I get back. Hey, appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully you stayed for the whole thing. And I'll see you out there on the water. Alright guys, I'm out here. If you can hear me over the frogs, I'm out here getting ready to clean these fish, so let's get after it. Alright, so I'm going to do the bluegill first. I'm actually going to gut this. I'll probably scale it down, and then instead of trying to fillet it, because I think it's a little too small to fillet. Let me try to fillet it. Let's see. It's just like any other fish. Kind of follow the bones down, rib cage. Not my best fillet job for sure, but smaller fish are more difficult, obviously. There we go. That's harder than it should have been. I had bones in there, maybe not. Alright, well, that's one bluegill down. Alright, so this one I'm going to go ahead and do whole. And probably should have scaled him first. Yep. Alright, I'm going to fillet this one though. There it goes. So you just kind of follow this seam right up the backbone. There it goes. And once you get it opened up, a little easier to work with. Rocky. This one actually, I got a little bit more than meat on this one. This is a better looking fillet than the other one is, that's for sure. I got more meat if I can stay on it right there. Nice. That's a little bit better. That's better than the other one I just did. And this is the big boy. This is the 12.5 incher. Biggest crappie I've ever caught, at least here in the state of Tennessee. So, pretty excited about that. If anyone wants to give me a filleting class, I am open to what you got. And I knew this, I just didn't do it on the first few for some reason. I just forgot, I guess. It's easier sometimes to get under the fillet next to the skin if you leave this still attached and you don't just cut it straight off. But if you leave it attached, it gives you a little something to kind of hold the skin in place so you can get under it and then basically work your way down. I like that angle. There we go. Rocky, what are you doing? There we go. Now that's a decent fillet right there. Alright, one more. We're done. I won't worry about showing that to you. We'll see you on the cooking side. Alright. So I've got a little oil in, got butter in. We're going to let this start going. I'm not going to deep fry it or anything like that. Just going to pan fry it. I'm going to put a little cornmeal, if I've got it, on the fish. A little bit of Lowry's, a little bit of salt, and that is it. Going to do the small pieces of bluegill first. Might have this too hot. Whole bluegill. So those two are the smaller piece of crappie, or the smaller crappie, I guess you'd say. Let's see if this is ready to flip. Oh yeah, yeah. Ooh, that's looking good. All right, big crappie going on. My PB crappie. Oh, you got a bone right there. Didn't do it right. Oh, that's done. That's coming off right here. Look at those beautiful fillets right there. All right, I just gotta try it. I gotta try a piece of the bluegill before everything's done. I've still got the big crappie that's cooking, but look at that. Oh, it's still hot too. That's good bluegill right there. Look at that. I mean, I don't know how you're supposed to get much better than that. That is beautiful. That was white. Man, that bluegill is good. All right, let's get back to cooking. All right, let's flip it. Ooh, look at that. That is what I am talking about. Look at that. Oh man, that is looking good. All right, y'all, well, it's done and it is looking great. So let me show you what we did. I got it all plated so you can kind of see what they all look like and tell me what you think. I can't fillet very well, but I think I can cook them pretty good. So there you go. Bluegill obviously whole. That's the other piece of bluegill that I haven't eaten yet. I'm going to probably save that for my son, let him give it a shot. This is the smaller crappie, obviously, and this is the big one. That's that 12.5 crappie. All right, let's eat. All right, here we go. We'll go with the little crappie first. Just going to break a piece off. It's still hot. We'll break one of these other ones, the bigger pieces, just to kind of let it cool off a little bit. So I've said this before, especially when I'm down in Florida fishing, there's nothing better than fresh fish. If you're eating frozen fish all the time, you got to try getting some fresh fish. Find somebody that can get you some crappie or some sauger or whatever it is, bluegill, because you really got to try and get some fresh if you've never had it fresh. So I went fishing this afternoon. Got back home probably around 4:30, and then they've been on ice the whole time, so they've been plenty fresh. Filleted them. It is now, I think it's after 8:30, so 4 hours after getting them out of the water. Here we are. So crappie number one. This is just a little piece, but look at that. I don't know. I mean, I can't see up close with my glasses on, but crappie texture is a little softer. Again, when I've done these before, I don't know, it's just because of the way I cooked it, how long I cooked it. I've got the bigger piece here that is still hot, so we're gonna let that one sit for a minute, and I'm gonna try to get a piece of this bluegill without getting too many bones. Back in the day, it's pretty good at grabbing a bluegill and eating around the bones, but it's been a long time since I have done that. So here's a small piece right there. It's pretty good. What I should have done, probably, people do this more with bigger fish, I think, sometimes, but to cut like some slits in it and then put some butter in there, let it all soak in it, because the flavor, if you don't get any of the skin, basically, you don't get as much of the flavor because it's not really in it, it's just on the outside of it, and with it being on the skin itself, it's just not going to be as well, one, it's not as crispy, and two, it's not as flavorful just eating the meat straight out of it. But this has got some skin and bone. And that's just part of it. If you eat it whole, you may or may not be able to see it. Definitely don't want to swallow that, okay? But the flavor is still good, as long as I can get some of the skin with it. It's still nice and crispy, and the texture, I mean, bluegill's a little more dense, but so here's that other, the bigger fillet of crappie. That one's a little softer too, so it must be because I cooked them, obviously I cooked the bigger one a little bit longer, but man, flavor wise, similar. This is a bigger piece of the bluegill that was cooked whole. We'll try that and see if I can taste the difference. There's your rib bones right there. And it's really good. You just got to watch out for these bad boys. Those are big ones. So overall, I do think I like the crappie flavor better, but the bluegill is good. Nothing wrong with it at all. I'm going to eat. Not torture y'all anymore, especially if you love eating fresh fish. But get out there, go fishing, have some fun. I really appreciate everybody subscribing. Please comment, especially if you can help me learn how to fillet better. I think I just need a sharper knife. That would be a great start probably. And subscribe if you haven't. I'm getting close to 400 subscribers, and I appreciate everybody that's been helping me out and moving me along the way. And we're going to keep on fishing, and hopefully we're going to keep on catching, and we will see you out there on the water. I forgot one thing. A lot of people, you know, if you're grossed out by certain things, then don't watch this part. This shouldn't gross you out. The tail on these, they're very thin. It's almost like a potato chip. So you just a little bite of that. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of people don't like doing that, but tastes just fine. All right, see y'all out there.